Good morning. So happy to have you with us at this time. Current time 6:24. For nearly 38 years, Haven has been dedicated to providing quality service and advocacy for all domestic violence survivors in need. For this month, we recognize Haven as our recipients of our Community First Award, doing outstanding work right here in the Gallatin Valley.
Last year, Haven worked with almost 1,000 survivors of intimate partner violence in the Gallatin County.
And a few more numbers. 4,033 phone calls were answered at Haven's support line. Last year, 162 people stayed at Haven's shelter, and 376 received legal advocacy. And the list doesn't stop there.
We have a Survivor Speakers Bureau that will go out and do presentations and talk about their own experiences and then how to support survivors in your own life.
I am a survivor of domestic violence. A few years ago, I was leaving my abuser, and at the time, you think that you are all alone. You feel that you are all alone.
You might be talking to somebody who is currently in an abusive relationship and you just don't know it. But if you make it clear that you stand with survivors, that's huge, and that could be the impetus that they need to reach out for support. Maybe to you, maybe to Haven, maybe to somebody else. We also have a teen dating violence prevention program, a couple of them. One, we partner with Bridger Care to do peer education for teens, and another one we partner with a variety of other nonprofits in the area working with at-risk youth. It also provides counseling for survivors as well as support groups and community education as well, because we know that that prevention piece is what's key if we're ever to actually end the cycle of violence here in Gallatin County. So we have two big fundraising events every year. One is Taste of Haven, which just happened on October 21st, and that was a great event. We had over 200 people come out in support of survivors in the Valley, and it was so great to see everyone come together and really stand with them. So that was exciting. We had lots of generous support that evening, which we're really grateful for. We also have a Mother's Day 5K. It's a really great way to honor the women in your life.
No one should feel safe. No one deserves to feel afraid.
My sign says, "No more," because no one should ever experience what I did. And that's my personal mission in life, is to be a voice and stop domestic violence, not only in our community, but everywhere. I'm done with it. I want it to end. The best thing that you can do is talk to somebody, say that you don't stand for it in your community, be a friend. It's not hard to be an advocate and stand up against domestic violence.
Haven recently lost some federal funding, and thanks to our community support and this generous grant from the Mary Kay Foundation, we're able to continue all of our programs and be able to keep serving survivors at the same capacity and even higher than we have before.
And present this check to you all for $20,000 to help stop domestic violence. And I want you to know that you are not alone.
Haven is thrilled to be the Community First Award recipients this month. We feel so honored by the community, just recognizing the work that we do to support survivors. And I always say that supporting Haven means that you're supporting survivors here in the Valley. So a huge thanks to everyone for standing with survivors of domestic violence. We're really grateful.
Again, to give that number one more time for Haven's support line for anyone dealing with domestic violence issues, whether it's directly or indirectly, it's 406-586-4111. If you'd like to nominate a nonprofit in Southwest Montana to be recognized as our Community First recipient, click on the Community tab on KBZK or KXLF.com and tell us why this group deserves to shine. We will be back in 2 minutes. Stay right here. More Montana This Morning on